today we're going to be using the Anastasia Dipbrow in dark brown, and I'm going to be using my number 12 brush, and it's the eyebrow brush on one side and a spoolie on the other. So here I'm just going to take the brush and dip it into the Dipbrow. You need the slightest amount. Usually one dip is all I need to do one full brow. So now let's get started. And I'm going to brush out my brows with the spoolie, and then I'm going to start off at the bottom. So I start off in the center and I draw out the bottom part of the brow. So just carve out how long you want it, and then I start off at the top, and then I move on to the top, and you can give yourself whatever shape you want with the Dipbrow. So in here I'm just carving out the top parts, giving myself the shape that I want. Now when I do the front, I slightly, barely carve it out. Like, you want to use the lightest hand in the front because you do not want to appear to have really bold and dark brows in the front. So here I just fill them in, and that's it. And then just brush them out. Again, I use the Anastasia Dipbrow in the shade dark brown and the Anastasia brow brush in number 12, and they both retail for $18. So now I'm going to move on to the left brow, and I'll be using Benefit Cosmetics Ka-Brow in shade number 4. Now the Ka-Brow brings a brush, but it does not bring a spoolie, and the Dipbrow doesn't bring anything at all. So here I'm just going to brush my brows. Make sure you get them in place, and I'm gonna start going in with the Ka-Brow. So here I'm just going to dip in it. I did notice that the formula in the Ka-Brow is not as smooth as the Anastasia one. The Anastasia one is much more creamier. So here I'm just going to do the exact same thing. I start off at the bottom and I start carving out the shape that I want. Now if you notice that the brush pulls on my skin and the formula is not as smooth as the Dipbrow. But yes, let's move on. So here I'm just carving out the front, doing the same thing, slight strokes. I'm just filling them in. And yeah, the formula, like I said, it's good, but I feel like the brush was making it extra hard to apply and making it more difficult. So next time I will use the another brow brush, just because this one, it just was not working for me. Now here you see me, I have to keep dipping into the pot to get more product, and with the Anastasia one I only dipped in it once. So here I'm just trying to fix it because it's just not working for me. But I mean, the formula itself, it's good. I just feel like next time I will use a different brush because this brush that it came with was not working for me. Now, another difference between the pomades / gels are that the Anastasia one is bigger, does bring more product, and it's only $18. And the Ka-Brow brings less product and it's $24. So yeah, that's my left brow. Alright guys, so that was it for this quick video. I just did a quick comparison on the Anastasia Dipbrow and how it compared to the new Benefits Ka-Brow. The Dipbrow is in the shade dark brown and the Ka-Brow was in the shade number 4. Overall, they're both great. The only issue I was having was with the brush. I don't like the brush that the Ka-Brow came with. I feel like the bristles don't pick up a lot of product, so I have to keep dipping back into the pot. Also, the big part at the end, the cap, kind of gets in the way of when I'm trying to, of using the brush itself. I feel like it was heavy, it weighed down on the brush, and it just got in the way. I did not like that. The product itself was okay. It was good. So my right side, I definitely like that one versus the left side. The Dipbrow, again, it's my favorite. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Like, I like using other brow products, but I always go back to the Dipbrow. And I used today the Anastasia brow brush. Has a little spoolie on one side and the brush on the other, and it's in number 12. And yeah, I definitely think this brow came out much better than the left one. So yeah, that was a quick demo on both the pomades / gel products. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!